Imagine a family so influential that kings borrowed from them, nations depended on them, and wars quietly shifted in their favor. A family whose name, Rothschild, became synonymous with wealth, power, and global finance. But here's the secret most people never learn in school. The Rothschilds didn't build their empire with magic, conspiracy, or control. They built it through information, innovation, and timing, three forces that shaped modern capitalism. This is the story of how a small family from Europe created one of history's most powerful financial networks, one that still influences global finance today. Our story starts in the late 1700s in a cramped Jewish ghetto in Frankfurt, Germany. Here lived Mayer Amschel Rothschild, a man with no formal education, no aristocratic background, and very limited rights due to the laws of the time. But Mayer had two things: a sharp mind and a belief that information is power. Working as a dealer in rare coins and metals, Mayer gained access to wealthy customers, including nobles and elites of Europe. He realized something that would change his family forever. Rich people always need trustworthy financial advisors. Mayer didn't just sell coins. He built relationships, and then trust, and then opportunity. But his genius idea came next. Mayer had 5 sons. Instead of keeping them together, he sent each one to a different major European city. Nathan to London, James to Paris, Amschel stayed in Frankfurt, Karl to Naples, Salomon to Vienna. 5 sons in 5 financial capitals, all connected, all sharing news, political updates, and market conditions instantly. No email, no phones, no telegraph, just trusted family couriers, fast horses, and a network more efficient than any government system of their time. In a world where information traveled slowly, the Rothschilds became the fastest source of financial intelligence in Europe, and this alone made them incredibly valuable. Then came the turning point. The early 1800s. Europe was burning. Napoleon was at war with nearly every major nation. Governments needed money. Armies needed funding. And this is where Nathan Rothschild, the London brother, changed financial history. While Napoleon battled across Europe, Nathan began financing Britain's war effort. He managed gold shipments, arranged credit systems, and built a supply network nobody else could match. And here's the part Hollywood exaggerates. Nathan didn't control Britain or manipulate markets. He simply understood the value of speed and trust. During the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, Rothschild couriers reached London hours before the British government's own messengers. Nathan knew the outcome of the battle quicker than anyone else in the city. This speed allowed him to act early in the markets, not through manipulation, but through fast, accurate information. And this moment skyrocketed the family's reputation. The Rothschilds became known as the people who always knew what was happening before anyone else. By the 1820s, the family wasn't just rich. They were indispensable. Governments borrowed from them. Railways were built with their financing. The Suez Canal? Rothschild-backed. The first global bond markets? Rothschild innovation. They created the foundation of modern international banking, multi-country financing, and fast financial communication. If J.P. Morgan and Goldman Sachs represent American financial power today, the Rothschilds were that for 19th century Europe. But what made them unique was their strategy. They avoided politics. They avoided the spotlight. And they built systems that survived wars, depressions, and revolutions. Most people think the Rothschilds became powerful because they controlled things. But the truth is simpler and smarter. Their power came from information, trust, and innovation. First, information. While countries struggled to send messages across borders, the Rothschilds had private couriers who traveled faster. Then government messengers. This wasn't espionage, it was logistics. In finance, speed is everything, and they had unmatched speed. Second, trust. Governments trusted the Rothschilds because they delivered on time, honored their word, and created systems that worked even during war. Trust is the real currency of global finance. The Rothschilds mastered it. Third, innovation. They pioneered long-distance loan systems, early types of international wire transfers, a pan-European bond market, and diversified multi-country assets. They didn't follow the system, they built the system. Their influence even reached the United States. While America wasn't their main base, their financial network helped fund American railroads, mining operations, and infrastructure. Many early U.S. state bonds also passed through Rothschild hands. Their methods influenced future American banking giants like J.P. Morgan, Rockefeller Finance, and Goldman Sachs. In many ways, the modern U.S. banking system reflects strategies pioneered by the Rothschilds. Today, the Rothschilds remain wealthy and respected, but their influence is now traditional. Investment banking, wine estates, renewable energy, asset management, and private equity. They are not secret rulers of the world. They are a family that built a financial empire through intelligence, networks, and discipline, and then adapted for 250 years. Their real legacy is this. They showed the world that information is the strongest currency. Trust is the most valuable asset, and timing is everything. From a small home in Frankfurt to the center of global finance, the Rothschilds proved that strategy can outpower circumstance. Innovation can overcome discrimination, and discipline can build an empire. If you found this story eye-opening, make sure to subscribe for more powerful, untold financial histories, and drop a comment telling us which dynasty you want next.